Boom. Turn on the chats. The chats are worth. Yeah. Okay. Say, man. Welcome back to another episode of the EDC Podcast, bro. We are back. We back with another one. Excuse the boxes and stuff in the back. I might not getting too much light over here. Hold on, y'all. We gotta make sure. The light is right. Not getting enough. God damn it. Not enough. Wasn't enough going on over here. Alright, come on. There we go. Anyway. Nah, man. Hold on. Your boy just got finished watching Straw. Straw been catching a lot of views, a lot of eyes lately. Not lately, but since it dropped, I guess. Been catching a lot of views. Recent, I should say. Straw, the Tyler Perry movie, starring Taraji P. Henson. Got Tiana Taylor in there. Cheryl. Okay, why am I forgetting her name? Cheryl something. I'm so sorry, Cheryl. So sorry, Cheryl. But I never really liked Tyler Perry movies like that, bro. And this John felt more general. I know he get a lot of flack. I was talking to Bo and Marissa about it the other day. I know he get a lot of flack for because he got the drama down pat. He gonna have the drama, the drama, the what would you call it? Drama, trauma, all that's gonna be mixed in, and he get a lot of flack for it, bro, which I do not understand. Like, I do understand it, per the conversation I was having with a couple friends. I do understand it, like, for people who don't, like, if that's all he does. But at the same time, I don't get the flack. I get the flack, but at the same time, I do not get the flack. Like, if you know what you get when you go to a Tyler Perry joint, you know what you get when you go to a Tyler Perry joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, my argument to it, in his favor, is, like, he's champion for that, niche of people, like, because he get the flack for writing, like, tragic black woman stories. And how they always going through the worst of it. This movie epitomizes that from the rip. Like, the way I would describe it, bro. And I'm not about to shut through this whole movie because I know I take long shut through movies, but I'm not about to shut through this whole movie. But it always give me a feeling watching Tyler Perry movies that every time something happens, I go, no way that just happened. No way this is all happening right now. Like. And I know people go through. So I'm trying not to be too I'm moving my mic a lot, bro. I'm trying not to be too dismissive of what people go through in life, because, like, there is some people that go through that stuff, bro. And that's who he's writing for. You get it? Like, he's writing for the people that's like somebody like me. I'll watch the movie and I'll be like, dang, that's a lot that's going on. No way that happened all to this one person. No way, that's a lot happening. Really? That happened to them too? There's definitely a few people in this world. At least I don't know numbers, but there's definitely people in this world that watch the same movies I watch and go, I know exactly what that's like. I know that story. I know what that's like. My argument is that's who he's been catering to. You know, and he said it from rip. You know, cause I love Tyler Perry from his plays. Like, his plays is always hilarious. Like, Meet the Browns, Medea Goes to Jail, I Could Do Bad All By Myself. Like, those plays was fire. It was a lot of plays that I didn't watch. I'll be honest with you, but those Jones was like, those are like classics to me. Like, from being brought up, those were classics that I can recall on. So, like, that's where I'm coming from. And he been saying, like, y'all want me to keep doing these things that y'all want to see. Just keep writing me, blah, blah, blah. He's speaking to the culture, of course. And he's speaking for people who doesn't have a voice. So, like, I get that. Heavy. And it's like, I don't know if he feels the, like, what I'm saying. Because I feel like, to me, it's like a slap in the face if he's writing for black women who goes through these struggles daily, on a daily basis. If he's writing for them, it feels like any critique that comes from them is a slap in the face. To me, I would say it's a slap in the face. I'm like, he's covering a demographic that doesn't necessarily get the coverage that they deserve, in a sense, to be shown. I don't know if I should say deserve to be shown, but like, if put it this way, if there's an issue on hand that people are like dismissing and not being super informed about, I'm struggling how to say this because I don't want to say the wrong thing. But if there's an issue like that on hand, like police brutality, for instance, like there was a time where only niggas knew about police brutality, and like, and of course the police that was doing it. But like, there's a point in time you could say that to somebody who wasn't black or minority or anything like that, and they'll be like, huh, what? They're punching on minorities, and what? No way. The cops really did. The cops really just pulled you over for nothing. Yeah, me. There's a time when that happens. So like, the exposure of somebody, no, tell the story like this, or Tyler Perry will make a movie like, yo, he pulled him over, he killed him, cold blood. My man he ain't even do nothing. He was reaching for a pack of gum. He shot him because he was reaching for a pack of gum. He thought it was a gun. Like, what's going on? He wouldn't have been that high alert. Like, that exposure is needed in a sense. But on the flip side, I do get where it's like, all right, bro, you did tell that story like 7 times. Like 7 times. Like right now, I feel like I can and it sucks because I'm not blasting Tyler Perry, but I'm like, right now I feel like I can like call a movie on hand. Call a movie on hand. Now, Satara told me this whole movie before I watched it, so I would not have called the flip at the end that everybody get flipped up about. I wouldn't have called it. But I don't even want to talk about it too much, like reference it or anything, because I don't. It's not a spoiler type video. But like, my point being, I get why he's doing it, and I get why he get flack for doing what he doing. But it sucks. It sucks to get flack for thinking you helping out somebody or helping out a demographic and getting flack for it. Really sucks. Because Tyler Perry is like, he's crushing it, and he's successful at it. So I don't know, man. I don't know if you can rightfully give him flack over that while he's crushing at what he's doing. Doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense to me, gang. No, but I'm still gonna try to get like a light review of the movie. Like, it's hard to not. Fuck it. It's hard to not talk about it without talking about it. So I'm talking about it. Spoiler alert! If anybody still want to watch it or haven't seen it yet. So the movie, like, again, it's just my review on watching it, because I watched it. Like I said, Satara told me the entire movie before I watched it. I went back to watch it because I was watching reviews on it basically, and even though I don't usually like how the movie's written out and shot and everything like that, speaking Tyler Perry movies from a rep, it's because it's not even bad writing. It's more so like the angles that he takes for the messages, because like a lot of his movies have crazy messages all the time. Not crazy messages, but just messages all the time, which is not a bad thing. It's just like, and I think that's, and I'm jumping around, but I feel like that right there is probably why he gets the most flack in the world. That could be why. At least that's why I like don't buy into the movies that much because like sometimes when you're watching a movie, you're not really looking for like a message. Sometimes you really just want to watch a good movie. You know what I'm saying? But he has I can only assume that he feels that obligation of making sure the message gets out through his movies every damn time. And that's just like, I mean, that's a bigger conversation because that goes into like just honestly just being black. Like there's a point where you I don't have it's weird. I do not have that on my shoulder. I don't know if that's bad or if it's like a win, because like you can, I know for a fact you can feel because you're black, your song has to get a message through, or your movie has to get a message through, or your book has to have a crazy message in it. Books separate because they usually do, but your song, your videos, your whatever you do, if you create content or create anything, any creative, and you're black, because we all go through that. We all go through we all live growing up in the same world. You know what I'm saying? We all know what black people go through every day. Well, not all of us. Black people, we all know what we go through every single day. I feel like there's a burden. It's sometimes a burden. It's sometimes a burden. It's a burden and a responsibility that you can feel to push a message forward, or like it's hard to explain, but like you can feel like you need to do something for the community every damn time, no matter what you do. If you have any type of weight or influence or anything like that, you can feel that, oh, I got to do this I got to get back, I got to look back, give back. And and the only reason I say burden is because that is like specifically for us. That is specifically for black people to feel as though like, oh, because I have this, it's a must. It's a must to make sure I send a message to the community. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only reason I'm saying burden is because that's not for everybody. That's not for every race. It's not. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. It's not for every race. It feels like and this is why Tyler Perry movies gets like it gets affected by that so much, because all of his projects has like those messages and everything. Medea character itself is built around those messages you get from your grandmother, you get from your nana, your mama, or whatever you call your grandma. You get from that. That's what that character is built off of. He's built his brand around that, and more like the shows and stuff. But like, that's what it's built off of. That's what black people look to like as your sig, man. Like you legit have that. So I don't think Tyler Perry cares. By the way, I don't think he cares. He shouldn't. But I don't think he cares at all about it. Like how people talking about what he's making or his projects or anything. Again, I feel like he's making it for that demographic, as he should. It's his choice and everything. But also, he's successful in that demographic. Like, what are you going to say about that? What are you going to say about that? For people to go and say, hey, I know you're making these movies and you're successful at it, but why do you keep making them Jones? Make another Jones. It's kind of crazy to me. Like, you really don't have to. You really don't have to. You can keep doing the same thing you're doing to be hella successful at it. But I do want to talk about that though a little bit, because it's like, I don't think you should. I don't think you should be held down by that. And my opinions on like the whole, because I've been thinking about race a lot lately, bro. I don't know if it's like the parent thing, but I've been thinking about it a lot lately, because that's a conversation that's like hefty, big hefty, bro. Because like I like I said, it's not on me. Like I don't feel that. I don't feel that at all. I feel like if I'm giving back, it's just because I genuinely want to. Like, say I win like 10 mil right now. I genuinely want to give back if I'm giving back. Genuinely want to. It's not a oh, I got to do it for the culture or whatever the case is. It's like, nah, man. Like, I feel like I can help out with these people. I don't feel that responsibility. I don't know if that's bad or a good thing. I feel like it's a bad thing, number one, because I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I think the optic is just bad. The optic is bad because at the same time it feels like you gonna turn your back on us? You turning your back on us? But at the same time I feel like it's a good thing to, if we was to all get out of that mindset, I feel like it'd be a good thing. Dr. Umar would kill me if he's hearing me talking about this, and I apologize. Big fan of Dr. Umar. But I feel like if we all got out that mindset, then it would work numbers for us. Numbers. If everybody was just like genuine about what they were doing. Super genuine about it. Like, I'm a sponsor this team right here because I want to sponsor these kids' football team. Not because I'm sponsoring this kids' football team, because you got to help the blacks. It sounds crazy what I'm saying. I know. I'm not saying don't help black kids. I'm just saying genuinely help them because you want to help those kids. Like, individuality is everything to me. Everything to me. Because I feel like it's more of a down, like, dang, bro. And it's bad because I know I'm not getting my point across clean. So, like, for example, when we did the Brev Talk podcast, I forget what we was all talking about, but like, me and he was talking about something, bro. Me and he was talking about something. He was just talking about, like, it was just tough. Somebody was going through something. And he was just like, yeah, man, it's just tough, blah, blah, blah. And that's he was like explaining to me, like, yo, that's crazy. Like, we didn't start out in the same spot, and we was just talking in general at this point. Like, what the hell was we talking about? I think we was talking about, like, it was something about school, bro. Like schooling and stuff like that. And he was explaining to me, like, how he realized, like, yeah, bro, like, if you coming from the hood, like, you got to do all this other stuff. You got to worry about all this other stuff and still be on par with everybody else. And it's like, he was like, yeah, you just, like, you doing so much more than everybody else is doing. Y'all doing the same thing. And I'm just looking at him, like, watching him realize, like, yo, like, that's crazy. That's crazy how you got to go through that. I'm like, nigga, that's been what niggas was talking about this whole time. The idea, and the conversation usually gets spread out when they bring it up, they'll usually attach it to, like, oh, well, white people got, like, white privilege and stuff like that. That does exist, but it's not in the sense of I have more than you. We have less than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that. It's like when I get in a car and I'm driving, and if a cop pulls up behind me, I'm fully legit. I am fully legit. I've never lived in the street. I've never been, you know what I'm saying, thugging out, nothing crazy like that in my life. If a cop was to drive behind me right now, I would still be like, you know what I mean? I still be driving and be like, dang. I act like I'm doing something every time a cop drives past me. I am not a street boy whatsoever. And I yet still act like I'm doing something if a cop is driving past me. While I'm driving in the car, I'm saying, like, I make like I'm on the phone or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Singing a song, whatever might be happening. I'm trying to be as normal as possible. That is something that my white counterpart does not have to deal with on a daily basis. He doesn't feel that, but that's what I live with. You get what I'm saying? So, like, it's like that right there joins every black person in the world, but it doesn't, like, define every black person in the world. That's my point. That is exactly my point. I know I still sound retarded. I still don't sound like I'm explaining something too well, but I feel that, man. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. Like, yeah, man, we ain't the same. And it's just what we living in, man. It's just the world we living in and we grew up in. And it's kind of trash, honestly. Yo, I haven't done a pod in like 2 weeks, and I had to do. I forced myself to do one today. I was supposed to go to the gym today. Marissa never even text me. Ain't that some shit? She better not be working out. Woo. Sorry. Oh, hold on. I might have to get a little tissue. All right. Anyway, but oh my god, that just killed me. Killed my whole vibe just now. Nah, man, I have been in the gym though. I've been in the gym tough lately. Oh, I gotta get a tissue. I'm sorry. Woo! Yeah, I had to do that, bro. I was gonna be snot nosed in this joint. Like I was saying, bro, I've been in the gym super tough lately, and I'm liking the vibes, man. I'm welcoming being the gym rat. I gotta go like more often. I feel like, but nah, man, I'm welcoming being a gym rat. So I've been going with Marissa, like whenever we go, and I feel like no, Marissa and Bo been on the pod before. Not this one, but Breath Talk. I don't think Marissa ever been on one. She was supposed to. Anyway, we've been going to the gym, bro, and it's been love. It's been love being in the gym again, man. It's been super love. Now the problem is, I haven't been in so long. I'm trash. I'm talking real trash. She had me do something called a drop set, which is like you start off wherever you starting at, and you just keep going down and you keep doing reps as you go down a week. So you'll do a set of whatever. Go down another 10 pounds or something like that. Do another set, another 10 pounds, another set. By the time you had 10 pounds that you lifting, man, you could write it home. I was not lifting that joint. 10 pounds? And I was like, yo, I can't lift 10 pounds. Trash. And mind you, it wasn't just 10 pounds off rep. I can throw 10 pounds across this room. I'm talking about like from like whatever I was doing, 70s on each side. Like, and I'm talking the universal machines, not that. I'm not benching it. 70s each side, the 60s, the 50s, the 40s, the 30s, the 10s, or the 20s, the 10s. By the time you get to 10, you just like, do away with me. Please do away with me. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm feeling it, man. I know no pain, no gain. This morning I woke up, bro, my tricep, I couldn't do this, bro. I felt all this right here tighten up. As soon as I went like this, all that said, yeah, start stretching, gang. That's that 30 around the corner. 30 around the corner, that's what that is. 30 about to be looking nice. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think 30 is gonna be bad. I'm trying to think, do I know a 30? Do I know a 30? Fuck the Nick Chubb joined the Texans. Nick Chubb joined the Texans. Yeah, 30 looking like it's about to be a solid decade for your boy. Shatera promised me another baby within the next 2 years. Hopefully the boy comes. If I have a son, see, here's my thoughts. If I have a son, I can enjoy the NBA lifestyle. I'm about 52. Cause his knowledge of the game is gonna be there. His knowledge of the game is off the charts. You know. And then he just knowing the game from rip, from a young pup. Oh, what we talking about here? And I know you're not supposed to force your kids to do nothing, but here's a ball, son. First birthday party. Here you go. Basketball. I bought it for you. Bought it for you. Little tights coat in the back. I bought all that for you. Let's run it up. Now I know y'all saying, "Oh, what about Ari? Ari can do it." Ari is playing ball. Stinky Moms is gonna play ball from Red. She playing ball, but the boy, you know they get their paper good in the NBA. WNBA paper ain't like that, but the NBA papers and the NBA papers like that. They get paid. NBA paper is crazy. We gotta get that boy. Even if he joined the practice teams. We living that lifestyle together, son. Together. I gotta make sure I'm in shape though, so I can run ball with him while he like 10. Have him run with the older folks, so he can learn that wisdom. Get that wisdom up here, cause that's what it's for, man. That's how you get them started. You start letting them play with the big kids. Come on, we running. Diamond out. You know what I'm saying? He starts shooting the ball as a young pup. Passing and diamond, knowing how people should move on the court, knowing where the screen is, knowing not to switch on that man. He's too big for you. Relax. Come on, man. These kids don't play They don't learn basketball no more. So whoever learning basketball during this generation, they're gonna excel, bro. Like my little cousin KJ. Whenever I get a chance, slow down the game for him. Look. You saw Kyrie do that move. What did he do here? Has he dropped? Pull up. Come on now. Teach the kids the fundamentals of the game. It goes way further than that AAU stuff. I feel like AAU ruined basketball. I ain't gonna lie to you, no cap. Ruined ball for what it is. What the hell happened to Mikey Williams? Do nobody know? I feel like Buddy just disappeared without warning. Hold on, let me pull up the John. Again. I feel like nobody knew what happened to Mikey Williams. That's kind of crazy to me. He was like hooping with Bronny. I know he got a gun charge, but then he came back hooping like the next year. I want to say he played for UCF. Yeah, I want to say he did. Then he was supposed to go to Memphis with Penny. Yeah, right? I don't know. I don't be following these young boys' hoop careers like that. Now, I know we need the Sixers better draft Cuz from Rutgers. 6'10" Cuz. What's his name? Ace Bailey. They better grab him. I know they're looking at the boy from Baylor, but I want Ace Bailey. PG like him? Put him with PG. Let PG train him. Let PG train the young boy. PG Ace Bailey? Put him with PG, man. Put him with PG, man. Come on, man. We need some guys. We need a big too, bro, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm off Joel Embiid, bro. I don't even care if he leaves and gets 2 more MVPs with another team. Like he just has a change of heart. I don't even care. I'm off of it. I'm off the promises. I'm off the process. The process has been trash. We got rid of we had 3 number 1 picks within I don't know how long. I don't know how long Ben and Markel was back to back, right? You got Markel for what? What's the other boy? Other boy never played in a league. Zaire Smith. I have never seen him play. What happened to him? He just disappeared? Like, it's been nutty. It's been nutty this entire process. The closest we got was the Kawhi shot. I don't even like to talk about that shot. Ben Simmons was on his hip. Joel should have never came up. Kawhi travels, knocks the ball in. It's good. We had the lineup that season. Jimmy Butler was there. I want to say Jimmy Butler was here and JJ was here. They was here at the same time, yeah. Imagine that backcourt. Not even that backcourt. You the point guard. You come up. They got JJ on you. Or they hiding JJ for real, for real. Ben's guarding the best player. Ben's guarding the best player. Then your second best player is getting guarded up by Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler. Who pick your poison? Like, what are we talking about? JJ, just go in somebody's jersey. Just chill. Go in somebody's jersey, no matter what happens. Let the third best player score. Let the third best player beat us in scoring. Like, who cares? Who cares? These other two ain't doing nothing today. They on comp shit. They should have never got rid of Jimmy Butler, bro. Never. That was wild, bro. They should have got rid of Brett Brown and then kept Jimmy. I know it was between Brett, or Jimmy had beef with Brett. Joe didn't want to play with Jimmy. Or, no. Ben didn't want to play with Jimmy. I forget what it was, bro. But that team right there was so fire. It was so fire. And like I said, even that next year, Ben not putting the ball up against Trey, we could fix that. That's a fix. Philly was mad at you, but we wasn't gonna dog you out. It wasn't until Joel and Doc decided the trashing. I stand by that, bro. They don't. I ain't gonna get mad at it right now. I'm gonna work myself up. talking about that. Cause that was like, I don't know, bro. I think that's what turned us out. That's definitely what did it for us. They gave us like a bunch of bad years. Then we got James, who was injured, by the way. James Harden came in injured. You know, and they had him running like a subpar James Harden. We lost to the Celtics that one year. I was in Mexico. I remember I was watching in Mexico. Lost to the Celtics. James Harden couldn't carry it. The James Harden we know, like, he's a repeat offender too in the playoffs. So like, I'm not even mad at it. Now that I think about it, he's a repeat offender, bro. That's just how he is. But Joel gave you, I think James had 41 game, and then the next game he had like what? He was on a com 15, com 20, something like that. It was like, bro, just be you, gang. Then he had the nerve to be like, yeah, I'm not a system player, I'm a system. Then stop trying to be a system player, nigga. I don't care what coach say. You get that thing. Ain't nobody gonna be mad at you. Split cat. Ain't nobody gonna be mad at you. You start being James Harden. I don't know what he thought. Ain't nobody was gonna be mad at James Harden if he would decide to be Houston James Harden again. If he had it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's cooking. You just look at him right now in LA. Cooking. I don't know, man. A lot of people say we cursed. It looks that way. I'm not gonna buy into the curse business. It looks that way. It does. It looks rough. But I'm not gonna buy into the curse business. I'm not buying into it. I'm ready. I'm so ready for football season to come around, bro. I'm ready for it. I've been watching a lot of camps too. At least what they show on Instagram and YouTube, like, not crazy, but like, I mean, I'm all in on this football season. And the fantasy leagues that I'm gonna be in this season, I promise every single one of y'all, you're done. Last year we just had the baby. I missed the entire draft of one league that I was in. Another league I missed the first 5 rounds, and something happened with the third league too, but. It's up. It's up this season, and I want my people. I want the buy-ins to be $100 each league. $100. I need the bean. I need the hundo up front. Send it to him. I don't care who it is. $100 up front. I need that up front. Use your card. Use cash. Take a loan out on your mother's home. I don't care what you got to do. Get the $100 up front. Today. I need it today. Oh, my pool pump. I just thought about it when I looked over to the side. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. My pool has been down, and I don't know how much of that. Let me make sure y'all ain't miss the whole shenanigans. Hold on now. You want to make sure you get. You want to make sure you get it good. Yo, hold on. Hold on. It ain't let me. It ain't let me go back now. I'm gonna have to go on YouTube. Ain't that some shit? You know what's weird about content creation, bro? Watching it yourself, man. It's low key crazy. It's odd. It's odd. Now I'm glad I came back on here this week though, because if I had gone to 3 weeks, it was looking dicey for you, boy. Looking dicey. Not gonna lie to you. It's low-key crazy. And honestly, I only started out because a few people were supposed to be on this joint and they bailed on me. So they trash. Alright, let's go back. We checking off on the that's too far back. Alright, you still got that. You still got the curse part. We good. We Gucci. We had to make sure everything was there, you know what I'm saying? No, my pool, man. I've been trying to work on my pool. This new house stuff. Don't worry about it if you ain't got a pool. I've been trying to work on my pool, man. And troubleshooting everything by yourself. First of all, the pool industry, y'all got to do better, man. Y'all have to do better, man. I grew up when I was watching movies. There was pool boys everywhere. You call them, they come to your house. Yeah, I'll work on your pool for you, no problem. I do for you. I'm down to do it by myself, but y'all don't even have like the how-tos. Like, give me good YouTube videos. The YouTube videos I see, they just like, yeah, you do this, you do that, boom. They don't really got no detailing to you. Look, these are the types of the Jones here, boom, boom, boom. I might have to give you one. I might have to give you a how-to video on this pool work. Now, a lot of this pool situation that I'm in right now, a lot of it's falling on me. Well, no, it's not. I was gonna say it's falling on me because I didn't winterize it this year. So a lot of the stuff is just like a lot of debris on the bottom. But I got in there. I got my tools dirty. I got in there and I scooped that right up. My filter was on the fritz, but I noticed that last summer, it was like toward the end of the summer, it wasn't pumping no more. And then I saw like a little drippage on the bottom of my pump. So I'm like, oh, there's a leak. There's a leak over here near the pump. So I saw where the seam was kind of like, it looked like it was a little slip. So I had sealed it with some Flex. You know how they, on the commercials, they be having the tape on the boot? Flex it. I got that, John, and they got like a spray for it too. So I sprayed it and I taped it up. So I saw a little bit of a leak, but it was nothing crazy. But my pump basically my return jet wasn't working, where it wasn't giving me the power that I needed back. But my pressure on my filter was still high. Not high, but like good. So I'm like, oh, it's not losing anything, so the leak must not be affecting it, or whatever the case is. Boy, I took that joint out the other day just to check it. I took the tape off and all that. I was like, maybe this should be good by itself. Let me check with the seal on by itself. Started that joint, it started shooting out like somebody stabbed that pup. So I'm like, oh my God, it's got to be that, because like when I'm just flushing it, it'll flush. My pump will flush, but it won't give the pressure back for the jet to shoot back into the pool all the way. Like it does it for a while, but then after a while it kind of dies down. So I'm like, oh, at a certain point it starts releasing too much pressure and it just scuffles out. So that's my diagnosis. I am praying to God that I got the diagnostic right, because Jesus, man, it costs $50. It costs $150 for somebody to even come out, look at your pool, and say, okay, that's what the problem is right there. That alone is $150. Then they have to fix the issue. So you're doing labor, you're doing diagnostic, then you're doing labor, and then you're doing whatever parts they need to fix the issue. So, I'm just using my engineering mind, just diagnosing it myself, And I'm hoping that this fixed the issue. If it does not, Satira is going to kill me. Because it's our second summer here at the house. First one with the baby, so you want the baby in there swimming. But, like, god damn it. It's been like 3 weeks in the summer now, and I haven't had to pull up. Maybe 2 weeks in the summer. I don't know when summer starts. I don't know when it starts. But it's June. You know, we only got 3 more months of summer. Or 3 months of summer. So yeah, man, she's going to kill me if this one does not work. But it should work. It should work. You know. But no, man, other than that, it's just me replacing the pump, and like once I replace the pump, I'm planning to shock the pool again and let the filter do the rest of the work. Hopefully it cracks up to be what it is, because your boy not stepping back in that water. And I don't feel like paying $150. We gotta pay for so much stuff, bro. We just got the AC replaced. We got 2 trips that we just knocked out, so we gotta make sure we pay for them to fall through. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot, bro. Adulting is ass. You know how you was a kid, you was like, man, I can't wait to be like 23, 21. That's like good age to stay for the rest of your life. This shit is horrible. Horrible. By the way, I feel like 26. If I had to put my bet on it right now, 26 is probably the best age you will ever be in life. It's prime years right there. You old enough to be like, I'm a grown ass man, but you young enough for grown ass people to be like, oh, you was a baby, you just starting out. It's prime. It's prime real estate. Prime real estate. If I had to bet on some, or if I had to put some money on the age and say everybody's gonna like this age right here, 26 is probably the age. Because if you go too high up, if you go 27, you're the old head. You already the old head to the young pups if you're 27. You're the old head. If you're 25, it's like, man, take the binky out your mouth before you talk to me, playboy. The disrespect is real. You know? 26. You right there in the middle. You can get whatever shorty you want. No problem. No problems. No questions about the age gap. It's whatever shit you want. It's all yours. It's all yours, man. Other than that, what else I got going on, man? I haven't vlogged. I talked about vlogging just now when I was talking about the how-to videos. I haven't vlogged in a while. I may just do a vlog, just playing at church on Sunday this week, just so I can keep it alive. Because it just hasn't been. It honestly just hasn't been anything really popping off. Like the pool stuff is a problem. I don't think I should just be posting like problem vlogs. Well, problem vlogs. I feel like that's gimme content, which is just like, just here it is, y'all. This was going on. Problems all the time. Low-key insane. I want to post more vlogs when I'm doing stuff. So like, it's coming summertime now. I think it's Father's Day. Is Father's Day Sunday? Father's Day might be Sunday. If that's the case, I'm supposed to be playing some golf at some point. Satira's supposed to be giving me a round of golf for Father's Day. That's some cheesecake and some special treatment. Some special treatment from my wife. I got something else I want to talk about. I'm not going to do it this time because I want to clear it with Satira, which I have to do because it involves her. I remember she snapped at me one time because I said something that was, I was talking about something about me, but she was like, "How do you think that? What? But I'm your girl, or whatever the case is." I'm like, hush. It's my story. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm married, and I gotta clear the air and make sure it's cool to talk to about it. But I do got something to talk about. I was just talking about Father's Day, and I hope she say she cool because like, god damn it, that's a conversation for somebody else. No kizzy, bro. No kizzy. You see this damn ring? I'll tell you all this about as soon as she cleared me for it. Now the only other thing that's been developing for me lately is gaming situations. I haven't been playing too many sports games recently. Like 2K is like one thing, but like Madden I try to pick up on a little bit more. But I used to play like FIFA all the time. I used to play hockey. I used to even MLB. I bought less than 4 months ago, and I've only been playing it every now and again. Like I haven't been heavy on like the career status, even in YouTube, bro. Like I used to do like my player walkthroughs, superstar walkthroughs for Madden. just playing their careers out through on like a series on YouTube. I don't even do that no more. Like 2K, I'm making too many builds. I might keep it to one build next year. I'll keep it to one build and I actually vlog it. You know what it is? It's because I'm playing with people more. So like, I don't know. When I'm by myself, maybe that's when I'll do my league games. But usually when I'm playing with people and we're not playing the same game, then I'll start running them Jones and start getting kind of blurry. I don't want to be narrating while I'm playing them with people, talking to them and stuff like that. You know, it's not my job. I ain't getting paid for it, so I don't want to make a schedule for that. But and I got it's got life going on now. You can't just keep like. So I've noticed that too. I want to see that. I've noticed that where like I'm married now. I'm a parent now, and I've always thought before I was married, before I was a parent, like I always thought like, well, gaming is like my release for like whatever, my stress or whatever, anything like that. I don't see how people could just like set aside that. It's not that you set aside your hobbies or whatever when you get married or become a parent and everything like that. It's literally like that stuff kind of just takes over. So like I see how people, because I always wonder, like I always wondered how people would be like, yeah, it's just kind of like I just forgot to care about myself. You literally can, like, and it's not even a negative thing. You will forget to take care of yourself, not take care of yourself, but like to make sure you get some downtime. Make sure you take a breather. Make sure you can play or do whatever you want for fun. Make sure you got hobbies outside of your kids, outside of your spouse. You can forget to do that unknowingly. Like it won't even be a thought to you because like everything else is going on. Even me, like who I thought that I was more of a self-preservation guy, where I'm like, no matter what's going on, you're gonna make sure you chill. With Ari, there's no way I could do that. There's no way. So it's just like, I get how that is. I don't understand how people can be like single parents. I understand how they can be. I don't understand how they do it. I could never, bro. I was talking to my mom the other day about it. She was just like, yeah, I had all three of y'all, blah, blah. And I'm just sitting there like, I don't know how, bro. I don't know how. Like, luckily, my mom did have a village. Like, we was raised by my whole family. I guess some of my family so close, but like, gang, I would be such a deadbeat. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, gang. I can't wait to talk to Bruce when I get up there. I would be a dead cuz like, there's no way, bro. There's no way. Single dad. To be a single dad, I would have shorties over every day. Oh, what you want to smash or something? Nah. Just watch it for a couple hours while I go play Call of Duty or something. I would have shorties over just to babysit if I was a single dad. I'll be pulling shorties at the supermarket just so they can babysit. I wouldn't even want to smash. Just take Ari for a couple hours. You don't mind. Just watch while I make a grilled cheese for myself, and I want to enjoy my grilled cheese by myself. Please just watch it for this. I swear to God. I swear I would blow my brain. Like, there's no way. And like, people do it, man. They have my respect to the highest order. Now, granted, if I'm put in that situation, I'm sure I could probably figure it out. But not being in that situation has got me like bowing to people who's doing it, who's done it, who's doing it, all that stuff. Cause I'm just like, yo, there's no way. Even in Straw, the movie I was just watching, like, one of the characters had asked Taraji, she was like, I don't know what I would do if I didn't have my husband. And Taraji she looked at it, she was like, you would figure it out. And I'm just like, the way she said that, I'm just looking at her like, okay now, watch it, cause that's tough. I wouldn't have that. Yeah, man, I didn't even want to speak on it like that. But I'm getting out of here, bro, cause I'm just rambling on now at this point. Oh no! Before I get out of here, I was talking about gaming. So gaming and stuff, I haven't been playing like sports games and stuff like that, but Dave put me on too strong. Well, I played it like at least 8 hours between now and yesterday. I've been crafting on Minecraft. Now the game itself is horrible. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I get addicted to like set goals in games and stuff like that. Like if you got to put in some man hours to set a goal or anything like that. Like another game I was addicted to was Cookie Clicker on a computer. If you guys know that game, like you legit just click on a cookie and you bake cookies every click you do. And then at a certain point you could buy a grandma. Grandma can bake 2 cookies every second. Then you got 3 cookies going, or you got however many times you do a second, and then plus grandma 2 cookies. Then not only that, there's automatic clicks that you could buy that clicks every second or every jump. You got all these. And then you could buy a bank of cookies. Then you could buy mines. You could buy a time machine that brings in cookies from the past. You could buy a cookie portal that brings the portal of the cookies in, like millions of cookies. Then you started at 0 cookies per second. Then you at 1 billion cookies per second. You just looking at your empire grow. You like, yes. Give me 3 more grandmas on the side. All right. 1 billion cookies right there, man. We got. If I buy 2 more banks and I upgrade them from now, that can add in 10,000 cookies per millisecond on the seconds that they got ahead of time, with the portal bringing in 2 million cookies at that time. Before that, how many grandmas we just So what happened again? It just logged me out again. Hold on, I gotta make sure y'all got the cookies in there, cause I don't like that. That's dropping. I don't like that. That's dropping. That's not good. That's dropping like that. That ain't good. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Look. It's over. Yeah, bro. Look, it missed that whole joint. It missed that whole joint. That's super nutty. That's super nutty. That's not good. Yeah, we don't like that. We don't like that. We gotta make sure. I was going through how the cookie game work, but that's all y'all missed. I don't know why it's doing that though. I gotta readjust these codes, make sure nothing going crazy on the loose tip. But Minecraft. So I've been doing that, John. I got at least 8 hours, man. Eight man hours on it. Digging and priming through mountaintops. The game itself is trash, but like if you get a goal set amount on that, John, it's endless. So I see how people was fanboying over it heavy, tough. The only reason I wanted to play it because I saw the movie. The movie was pretty funny. But now that Dave playing it too, like if I was playing it by myself, I would not be playing that, John. Not whatsoever. But because Dave is in that same world that I made, I'm gonna see how much I can get out of this game. It's only like $20 too. You know what I'm saying? But that's it, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long more. Too much longer. I don't know why I can't talk too crazy. But I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Thanks for listening to another episode of the EDC Podcast, bro. We on every podcast platform, audibly, video wise. We are only on YouTube. We do it live. I feel like this is live. I believe this is live. Video wise, we on YouTube the night of the recording. So I record it live and then I'll let it post. I will be releasing an audio tonight. I did hit record this time, so the audio will be going out tonight for it. If not tomorrow morning. But again, man, thanks for listening.